The Norfolk Western N&W Class J number 608 was one of a legendary fleet of 14 484 Northern-type passenger steam locomotives built by the N&W's own forces at their famous Roanoke shops in Virginia. While its sibling number 611 became world famous as the sole surviving operational member of the class, number 608 has a fascinating, hard-working history of its own. Locomotive number 608 was part of the second batch, built in 1943 under tight World War II material restrictions. Because of wartime rules, number 608 and its immediate batchmates, number 605, number 610, were actually delivered without their signature aerodynamic shrouding, streamlining, and were temporarily classified as unstreamlined to save critical materials. However, as soon as the war ended in 1945, the N&W brought number 608 back into the Roanoke shops to fit its beautiful bullet-nosed casing and classic Tuscan red stripe. Engineering and performance specs. The Class J locomotives are widely considered the pinnacle of 484 steam engineering. Despite having relatively small 70-inch driving wheels, designed to help them climb steep Appalachian mountain grades, they were so perfectly balanced that they could cruise smoothly at speeds exceeding 90 to 100 miles per hour. Attribute. Specification. Wheel configuration. 484 Northern. Tractive effort. 80,000 pounds, the most powerful 484 ever built. Boiler pressure. 300 psi. Drawbar horsepower. 5,100 horsepower. Lubrication. Mechanical, to over 200 lubrication points, allowing 15,000 miles a month. Career and service. Number 608 spent its life hauling the N&W's premier, heavily packed passenger streamliners over the main line between Norfolk, Virginia and Cincinnati/Columbus, Ohio. It regularly powered iconic trains like the Powhatan Arrow, the Pocahontas, and the Cavalier. By the late 1950s, dieselization caught up even to the fiercely pro-steam Norfolk and Western. In 1958, number 608 was bumped down to local freight duties as passenger runs were turned over to diesel locomotives. 4. Retirement and fate. Tragically, like almost all of its siblings, number 608 did not survive the scrapper's torch. It was retired in 1958 or early 1959 and sold for scrap as the N&W systematically dismantled its steam infrastructure. Today, the only place you can see number 608 alive is in the model railroading community, where it is a highly popular road number replicated in precise detail by model manufacturers like Bachmann trains. Bachmann is a very well-known manufacturer in the model railway hobby, famous for their high-detail steam locomotives. The locomotive, N&W Class J, number 608. The Norfolk and Western, N&W Class J, is a legendary piece of American rail history. Here is the context on why this specific model is so popular. Real-world significance. The N&W Class J 484 was considered the pinnacle of steam locomotive technology. Built at the N&W's own Roanoke shops between 1941 and 1950, these engines were famous for their power, reliability, and striking bullet-nosed, streamlined design. They were primarily used to haul famous passenger trains like the Powhatan Arrow and the Pocahontas. The model Bachmann produces this locomotive in various scales, most commonly HO and N scale. The version labeled number 608 is a specific road number from the original fleet of 14 engines. Key features. Modern versions of these models, like those from the Bachmann Spectrum line, often come equipped with DCC digital command control and soundtrack sound systems that mimic the authentic chuffing and whistle of the real Class J.